welcome to the channel. Gareth Shaw here, PGA Professional, and today we are reviewing a product that I'm very excited about. I've tried them all, I've had a few, but launch monitors have become so popular over the last probably 10 years, but more importantly, the personal launch monitor market has become so popular. So hopefully today I'm going to bring you one of the best, I think. Tried pretty much all of them out there, some are better than others, but this launch monitor itself, it's the MLM from Rapsodo Golf. It comes in this lovely little pouch here that can clip onto your golf bag or can just go into storage. It's quite hard wearing, got a little carabiner clip on there as well. This retails at £230, and I think for the value for money, you'll see in the review today, it's absolutely knockout. I've had a Mevo Plus before, I've had the Mevo or the Mini Mevo, the little one, the little small one, but this works in such a cool way because it utilises the tech and utilises what you've already probably got in your pockets, your mobile phone, or if you carry around for work or leisure purposes, your iPad. So just pop the case down. It comes with a charging cable within the package as well, which is great, but also it comes with the little storage case, instructions, really comprehensive instructions as well, lots of support videos on out there and how to set it up, which is great from Rapsodo. But this is the device, so it's tiny, it fits in the palm of my hand, that's how small it is, which is great. So it can be used indoors and outdoors. Just have to change the mode and the setup, which we'll talk about in a little while when you go from indoors to outdoors. It flips up, your device then sits within this little cradle here, and supports there. It's quite heavy, so your device isn't going to fall over, or it's not going to be gusted with wind and fall over that way. Then at the front, it's got the radar itself, so the launch monitor works on radar, but also works on your camera, either your phone or your iPad. And why I'm saying iPad is this, at the moment only works with iOS devices or Apple devices, so either Apple iPads or phones. So that's the only one of the only downsides with this device. It only works with this technology in conjunction with Apple or iOS devices, so just something to consider there. But it works with the radar at the front, so you're going to be positioning the Rapsodo down the golf range or your practice area. The radar then picks up that ball flight, also uses the camera to support that, so it's a little bit of a dual device, which is really clever, and I think that's why you get such accurate data, which we'll cover in a little while. There's two options. So with the free version, you get your instant replay, you'll get your tracer, you get your basic data, your basic ball data, distance, speeds, those type of things, trajectory. But if you want to pay the £99 for a yearly membership, you then get combines and things like that additional as well for you to be able to utilize the device. But it's not an essential. I've been using it now for probably a month, and I think the basic version for me at the moment is good enough, but maybe then you progress up to that kind of more premium version when you want it and when you want some more details out of it, because I think the combine test, maybe the slow motion replays and things like that would be useful as well to you. Tell you what we'll do, let's get it all set up, we'll show you all the setup, and then we'll hit some golf shots and I'll show you the data, what it spits out. Okay, we're all set up and raring to go. Let me talk you through the kind of setup process. Let me show you on the camera of how it works and how it sets up. So what I've done here is you can see that I've kind of put the launch monitor. It says when you're outside, approximately 6 feet behind you and the golf ball. So I've put that 6 feet behind me. I've counted it out in paces, and then I face my iPad towards the kind of target where we're going. The Rapsodo there, the radar's working because it's green. I put it down on a towel because it's a little bit muddy. And I've also put my sport mat out as well, just because it's a little bit muddy. But all you've got to do is pretty much just line it up with your ball flight of where your ball's going. And then within the little box you'll see here, let me show you now, so if I can focus on this, you'll be able to see that you've got to be in the box and the golf ball's got to be in the box. Dead simple setup. It asks you at the start in terms of orientation as well, of where you're going and where you're located. And this is where it's important for the data side of things. So the data is going to be used either off your mobile phone, or you could use a little dongle or a little modem, something to kind of help you kind kind of get the data connection, because it won't work otherwise. You need data, so you need a hotspot, you need to use your data on your phone, or you need a little dongle. That's a kind of pre-warning. So they're probably the only two disadvantages at the moment for me. Are iOS only, needs to be Android as well, I think, to kind of get the full capacity out of it and get more people engaging with the product, because I think it is absolutely brilliant. The data it's set up is absolutely amazing. And then secondly, that data side of things, you need data on your phone, and a lot of people have got data on your phone now, which is fine, but I think if it was something where it had it built in, or you could utilize it a network in some way, that's probably the only downside that I'm really scratching at things to kind of criticize this product on, because I think it's absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Price point is amazing. Data that it spits out is really good. I've put it up against a TrackMan, and there's probably 2 or 3 yards discrepancy, but TrackMan's £15,000, Rapsodo, MLM, £230. So I think for the kind of consumer market, your practice market, absolutely brilliant. Let's hit some shots and we'll show you the data it spits out as well. So what it asks you to do at the start, it asks you to pick your golf club that you're using. This is accurate because you need to know, and you need to understand, for one, the kind of importance of the data. What it's going to give you. So if you've got the accuracy of the golf club, you know what golf club you're hitting, the Rapsodo knows to alter in terms of trajectory, ball flight, spin rates, those type of things. It'll give you that practice summary as well at the end of the session. So if you just go with random, use one club for all your session, you can't kind of almost think, oh, I use a 7-iron there, I used a wedge there, I used a 5-iron. So I'd encourage you, just all you do is you show your camera on the screen. So you go to your iPad or your phone, show the Rapsodo, the club you're using, and it picks it up and it changes it for you. Absolutely amazing, really cool. Also ask you if you're using premium balls or range balls, because it makes adjustments there as well. And then ask you your location, orientation, and then you're away. It probably takes 2 minutes to set up, which is brilliant. I've used it at the range, I've used it out here on the practice range at Trenton Park. Absolutely brilliant. Let's hit some shots. You'll hear as well, I've got the volume hopefully up, and you'll hear them calling out the data, the numbers that I'm getting. Carries 64 yards. Gives you that tracer, which is brilliant as well. I'm just hitting some little lob wedges, half swing lob wedges, just to get warm. You can hear it here. Brilliant. Launch angle, ball speed, distance, it's really cool. Just change my golf club. You can also do it manually, so I've got my bag set up. Sometimes the light is a little bit temperamental, but I'm just going to change it on my bag. So I'm going to move to a pitching wedge now. It shows that it's moved to a pitching wedge. This is for my data. It'll allow my data to kind of pick everything up, which is really useful. As you can see, the data's really accurate, because that's how far I hit it. Brilliant. Love it. Love it. Just that data simplicity. Let's move up the bag and move to an 8-iron. Just to show you through the bag and that range as well that we've got. So easy. Again, you can use this outdoors, in a net. All your changes when you're in a net, indoors or outdoors, is the device has to be 8 feet behind it and have that clearance as well, about 5 or 6 feet in front of you, to be able to pick up the ball flight and give you the data as well. But I've used it in my garden, it worked brilliant in my garden as well, and I like it out here because off grass, I'm hitting off my sport mat today because it's a little bit muddy, but off the grass, just great feedback, really good for honing in those skills. So I've changed my club. Let's see the data and the ball flight.
Carry is 143 yards. Club speed is 75 miles per hour. Ball speed is 106 miles per hour. Launch angle
better strike.
Carry is 155 yards.
Yeah.
Top speed is 75 miles per hour. Ball speed is 111 miles per hour.
Love that.
Angle is 19.8 degrees.
That was a better one. Love it. Absolutely love it. Let's go for one more club change. We'll go to a 6. Love this. Absolutely brilliant. Such a good product. Really, really pleased with it. Just changed to a 6 iron now. Sun's lovely. Lovely. A little bit chilly, but it's lovely out here today. So it took time to pick that one up. I don't know if it's kind of just hasn't picked it up a fraction. Only the odd shot, so I'd say the odd shot he doesn't pick up, but maybe that could be the sunlight because we're outside, might be too bright for the device to pick up that ball flight, but just persist with it. And again, you've got to think about it. It's a product that's kind of obtainable in terms of £230. It's not a Trackman at 15,000, so there's going to be some little kind of quirks in the product, but overall it's amazing. Such a good piece of kit, such a good device. Just making sure you're in that box and the golf ball's in that box as well.
Carry is 157 yards.
It's nice.
Speed is 72 miles per hour. Ball speed is 114 miles per hour.
The quickness and the response,
19.0 degrees.
brilliant. And then, like I say, you've seen that ball flight, you've seen the direction of travel, it's absolutely superb. I love it. So impressed with it. So impressed. A bit thin.
Carry is 161 yards.
Yeah, a little bit thin there.
82 miles per hour. Ball speed is 115 miles per hour. Launch angle is 15.7 degrees.
Thank you, love it. You don't have to have the sound on, but what I've done as well is I've used my AirPods, so you can put your AirPods in. So if you're at the driving range, or now if I'm on a busy driving range with people out there, you don't want to interrupt people, you can turn the sound down or Bluetooth to your AirPods. Absolutely love this. So chuffed with this device. I'm going to use it through the summer months, and it's going to come into its own in the winter. It's got kind of simulation in there, and you can upgrade to the next model as well, which you've got all the singing, all the dancing, syncs with Awesome Golf and other platforms as well for on-course practice. But for me, it's just awesome. It's so good, and I'd recommend you go and check them out. Go check them out at Rapsodo Golf, just on the information below, because it's such a cool device. And what I'm seeing out there now is a lot more golfers are looking to launch monitors. I know we've got driving ranges with data, with cameras and things like that for us, but the data that you can get in the personal launch monitor to market is absolutely brilliant. So thank you for Rapsodo. I brought this because that's how much I believed in it. I've done lots of research. I brought this device for my own practice and my own play, either on the range or indoors as well, and I think it's absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Drop us a like, ask us some questions, tell us what you want to see, but I hope you've enjoyed the video, and we'll see you again soon.